Hey guys, it's Di from BeingMommywithStyle, and today I'm going to be doing a craft with a Diaper Genie Refill plastic holder. And I just made one of these tulle skirts, which I'm going to be uploading in a separate video. So I'm going to be making a tulle wreath out of one of these plastic holders. And in case you don't have kids, or in case you're going ew right now, because this is a Diaper Genie Refill, I just want to assure you that this is the little thing that holds the plastic, and then the plastic wraps over the top of this and then goes down into the Diaper Genie thing. This does not actually touch anything, any diapers or anything. This is just the thing that sits in the top. It's completely covered by plastic, and you can definitely wipe it down with like disinfecting wipes or Clorox wipes if you want to, you know, prior to doing this, but it does not actually touch any diapers. This part does not. So just want to go ahead and put that disclaimer on the top because I know it sounds kind of weird, but I was looking at one of these after I was pulling it out, and of course you pull it out, you go recycle it, and you don't really do a whole lot else with them. And I was looking at it, I thought, you know what, that'd be a great wreath base. So I saved this one back before recycling it. I'm going to be tying off tulle, and I'm going to be making a tulle wreath out of this one using the tulle that I just made this skirt out of. And I'm just going to be tying off the tulle and wrapping the purple as a base on the bottom, and then just making a little bow with the other pieces, and super, super easy. You can add embellishments, but I thought that this would just be a cute little extra craft that didn't really cost a lot because this Diaper Genie Refill was free to me, obviously, because I had to get it because of the Diaper Genie, and these little tulle things were $1 a piece. I also thought that if this goes well, that this might be something fun that the kids could do as well. So I'm going to go ahead and tie off my tulle and just wrap it around the outside, super, super easy. So I'm just poking it through one of the holes that's already there, and I'm going to tie that in a knot. And that's how I'm going to get it started. That's also how I start my burlap wreaths as well. And then the tulle, I'm just going to start by wrapping it on the inside and then wrapping it around the outer area. This is probably going to need 2 or 3 layers. And I did look, the ones from Target, this is actually a Playtex brand Diaper Genie one. The ones from Target, the outside wrapper, are a little bit easier to get off of. This is actually a sticker that you have to scrape all the way down. So I may try to see if I can get some of the words off here so they don't show through, but you can probably just wrap the tulle around a number of times so that it doesn't show. So I'm just taking my tulle and I'm just wrapping it around and then pushing it back through the center. And I'm going to be doing this a couple times so that I can kind of shield the writing underneath so you don't see it. But from the front, if you're going to be hanging it, this is what you see. So it covers up the blue really, really easily. So if you have a Target brand where this outside comes off a little bit easier, it would be easier to not have the stuff showing through. But the way I'm planning on hanging it, that would actually be on the bottom or the outside so you wouldn't see it. So this is with the tulle wrapped around twice. You can see it's doing a pretty good job of covering up the underside. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around a third because I have plenty of tulle. Then I'm going to add on my bows, and then I thought I could add a little foam embellishment. So this would be like a really great kids craft. I think I'm going to actually have Isabella try these because it's so super easy. You're just continually wrapping the tulle around, and that's all I've done so far. So I'm just taking the tulle out, putting it in, and wrapping it around. I'm going to finish this layer and then tie it off. Alright, to tie it off, I've just come over the top and I have a piece that I've cut off. I'm going to take that piece around the back and then loop it through that same open piece before I pull it taut. So it kind of almost ties itself underneath the same strand. I'm going to pull that, and then that's going to be my loop that I'm going to hang it from as well. So when you pull that taut, it just goes right to the back. So then that's what your wreath looks like. So then you can decide how you're going to embellish this, and obviously you can do it in a lot of different ways. You could do ready-made things already on it. What I'm planning on doing is I'm just going to intertwine the orange around it. So I'm going to tie a piece of orange on back here before I actually start making the loop at the top. I'm just going to make a interspersed intertwine around the outside just to add a little bit of extra, and then we'll add one of the foam pumpkins to it, and that will be our cute and easy tulle wreath craft. So I'm just taking this, I'm wrapping it around the back, and I'm going to tie it in a knot of that strand that I left to make the loop to hang it from. That is double knotted back there to keep it on there. So then I'm just going to use the same method, wrapping the orange around, only I'm not going to do it all across. I'm going to leave some holes of purple underneath so you can see that. So I'm going to pull the orange in like kind of a tight strand like this, and I'm going to almost candy cane stripe it, I guess would be the best way to say that. Make like candy cane stripes with the orange across the wreath. With the orange, I'm going the opposite direction. Really no rhyme or reason other than it just seemed like the thing to do. So I'm bringing it through the bottom and I'm wrapping it over the top. And I cut my orange off too short, but you could actually just probably make a long strand and have both colors going through on the little holding circle as well. But I'm just going to cut it off and just have the strand to hook it onto a hook with the purple. To make the hook, I'm just going to do like a little bunny ear thing, and then I'm actually just going to wrap that around itself. So you just wrap the bunny ear around itself and then pull it through, and that'll make a nice little loop to hang it from. And then I'm just going to cut off the excess there on the back. So this is what my little wreath is looking like so far. There you go. And then I'm just going to add some embellishment now. So with the green, I'm going to tie a bow onto the top. And you could really use the same color, a different color. And then I may not even put one of the foam pumpkins on this one, but when I have Isabella do one, I may have her put a foam pumpkin on here somewhere just so she can play with the pumpkins and get to do one of those as well. So I'm just folding these in two to make a double bow. And I'm just going to take the bottom strand and wrap it around the top to make a loop. And then I just tied the top strand that was sticking off that way with the bottom strand, and then that just makes a nice little double bow. Then I'm just going to attach that up here to the top of the wreath. And I actually just used an extra piece of tulle I had left over to use to tie the green bow to the top of the wreath loop. All right, and there you have it. That is my Diaper Genie Halloween wreath. And honestly, it's really cute. You could not even tell what that used to be underneath there. I may definitely make some more of these for Christmas, or like a candy cane or holly theme. I mean, I think it turned out really, really cute. It's just a cute, quirky little decoration. And I'm going to hang this in the playroom. So who knew you could make a wreath out of a Diaper Genie refill? And I'm really sorry if anyone out there is going, ooh, but I promise you, this part does not touch the diapers. And you can't even, in my opinion, tell what it used to be. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this quick little Halloween craft, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.